Wow.
There you go.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Alexis V. Curling, and I am the president of Marlton Neighborhood Alliance. Thank you so much for coming. I sure appreciate it on a Thursday, beautiful day, not too humid. Um, okay, so I need to start sharing my.
I can
Oh,
see your screen is just not in presentation mode. I can see the slides. They're
you
just not.
can. Okay, and let me go back there. Now, presentation mode. All right. All right. So I said that. Hello, everybody. Okay, so the next slide. All right. So introductions. I said who I was. We got Regina Smith, who's the treasurer of
Yes,
Multiple
hello.
Alliance. And we are not going to have um, also Officer Webb. He is actually currently at a what do you call it? Patients First. So wish him well and wish him well and keep him in our prayers. Hopefully everything will be okay. Um, and Mr. Curling is on en route. So see if I can get him on because I need to send him the link. And boy, I tell you, right at the end here, I could have sworn I sent it, but I did not.
Would
So
you like me to just text it to him?
yes, please.
Okay.
All right. I can. Okay, we got two things going on. Let's see. Now, why can't I have two things at once? I'm trying to figure that out. Who's not muted? Is that you, Miss Regina?
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. Let me mute myself.
Okay. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually when she gets the moment because we have the treasury report that we need to do. Um.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
It's a whole lot's been happening in our bank account since we last met uh, three
A
months
whole
ago.
lot.
We started off at the beginning of March with a balance of $719.55. We had absolutely no withdrawals or transactions occurring between March 1st and May 31st, leaving us with an ending balance of the exact same amount, $719.55. We do have one outstanding transaction that occurred on June 1st, where there were some Marlton Day games were purchased for our grand event that we have coming up on August the 8th. And I'm assuming we're going to talk more about that in this meeting, but
Yes.
we did purchase some items for the kiddies to play while at our Marlton Day event on Saturday, August the 8th. So with once those transactions post, we will have $702.13 in our bank account. And
Thank
that
you, Miss
concludes my
Regina.
report. Mhm.
Any questions about that? I guess it should be. All right. So let's talk about this. I'm actually excited about this one. Um, we have a new location for our Molten Day. Molten Day will now be at St. Paul's Marian Church at the corner of 8505 Heathermore. Um, we will have a food truck and music and games. Miss Regina, fill me in where I have not. Um, discussed all the little details here um as far as what we have.
Sure, yes. So we're looking for the community to come out to celebrate Marlton. every year we've been doing this now. This is our fourth year, I think. We've done this, maybe
Yeah.
third, because I think we skipped one year.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And each year it's gotten bigger and better. We will have music. The church is going to provide music. The church is also going to provide some food. I believe they're planning on
Oh,
having a fish fry available for people. We're asking people to come out with their kids, with their lawn chairs, plan on spending an hour or two with us, hanging out, fellowshipping with your neighbors in the community. We're inviting our local businesses to come out. We're also offering vending tables. If people have wares they'd like to sell, we're able to accommodate that. As long as you bring your own tent and table, you're welcome to come. So it's going to be big fun.
yeah.
It's going
Police are partnering with us as well.
Yes, yes. The police department will be partnering with us. We're trying to reach out to the fire department. So if someone's got connections there, that will be helpful. Um, and asking the community for any ideas that they may have that they think we can provide that will make this a bigger and grander event. Looking forward to having it at the intersection of Heathermore and Trumps Hill Road, since is the main entrance to Marlton. Um, so we'll get more visibility. So, but advertisement will be coming out in July in advance so that people can plan their schedule around it. But yeah, come on out.
Thank you, Miss Gina. That was perfect. What she said.
So for
Um,
those looking at this recording, please come out.
yes, please, because we know you're busy. Okay, so pivoting, we have some. I had it in my brain and it went, and I didn't write it down. I said I was going to remember. Ooh, that's what happens when we get old. Um,
Well, do you want to talk about the newsletter, the most recent
well,
newsletter?
I was going to go there, but I wanted to talk about the town. That's what it was. The townhome meeting that we're going to have at St. Paul's for the townhouses that they're trying to put at the end of Heathermore on the other side of the apartments. They are having a public, I forget what they call it, a public forum to discuss what it is that they're going to be doing and asking for our support, which they will not have. But I guess we really don't have a choice with what they do with their property. So there were signs in the yard right there, or in the open area field right there at the end of or not at the end, but well where Fairhaven spits you out at Heathermore, where Fairhaven spits you out. Yeah, I said it right, at Heathermore. But I guess the storm blew them away, so they're no longer there. But it actually will be at the church on the on the 9th of July. On the 9th of July, and I believe we said 6:30. Okay. So 6:30, uh, July,
It's St. Paul Moravians.
St. Paul's. I was trying to remember if it was what day it was on. I think that's a
That's a
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. So a Thursday. So please come support that. If you don't want them, there'd be a great time to tell them. The more people we have, the better off we are. Somebody had something?
Is this another townhouse set? Because the one, oh, brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bother. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. Please.
No, no, you didn't finish asking your question, Miss Burns, but it is not the one where they were planning on putting the 228 across from the apartments.
Because that's
But
still
now,
coming.
yes,
Yeah.
now this is another section. If you just keep going straight all the way to Heathermore, across from the Heathermore townhomes, all the way at the end where the railroad tracks are.
Okay,
So
past the apartments.
past the apartments,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
and we have Mr. Curling. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Hello there.
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
We
Yes.
can. We
Please
can.
drive safely if you're driving.
Always.
Okay, so we talked about that. The other thing that we have that's going on in the community, obviously voting. So please, everybody, if you haven't already done it, today's the last day to do it. Early voting. but there's Tuesday. There is Tuesday. So if you haven't, please go vote. Vote, 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 please, to determine what our future is going to be. Oh my goodness. Did you have
And,
something, Regina?
yeah, mail-in ballots have to be I think postmarked by the 23rd of June.
I never got them. We never got them.
Okay, so I got my first set and it was a misprint. So they
Yeah.
sent a second set. And I do have the second set.
Yeah. I never
So,
got them. Never got either set.
okay.
But that's okay because we went as a family. All three of us, me, Paulie, and Alexa, who's missing today, went to Upper Marlboro and voted together. So we did it as a family. So we got that out of the way. And it was empty. And I was sad to say, actually, it was hot in there. So I wasn't mad about that. But it was empty. It was more people outside than there were inside voting. So that was a little disheartening. So please vote if you haven't. All right. So moving on to we don't necessarily have a police report, but I was able to talk to, oh my goodness, I don't remember his name now. The captain that I ran into at an event for the police academy for volunteers. It was a volunteer police academy thing, that graduation that I met a person that was in it, and a friend of mine, and she was there. So he was there and he said, "Oh, you're from Marlton, you're the president. Oh, let me talk to you." So he's entertaining, coming over to Marlton to do some community events like a walk. He wants to do a walk in our neighborhood. We were supposed to get together and talk about that, which we haven't, but I will reach out since I just realized he didn't call me. All right, so we're gonna do that. Also, there was they were the crime over here of that. I'm trying to put it all together in my head. The crime in our neighborhood is their focus. I don't know who moved over here or who has spotlighted us, but thank you and bless them. They're over here. They're actually doing overnights right now. There was a shooting at over on Old Colony a couple of weeks ago. They did catch the person who it was all teenagers who shot the boy. So thank goodness for that because they were there. I don't know if anybody heard it or heard about it or whatever, but there was a shooting over here. And a little bit of an uptick in our neighborhood. So they're trying to get ahead of it. So we're going to see a lot more police presence, as well as them pulling you over for speeding, running stop signs on Heathermore. So if you like doing that, you better stop. So we got that going on. Yeah. So, and they're not here
Do
to
you
talk about
have
it, but
any do you
yeah,
have any information on the location on Old Colony Drive where the shooting occurred?
right by the school. It was by
Okay.
the school. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By the elementary school, if that wasn't clear. By the
Do
elementary
you
school, I mean, yeah.
do you know how long ago that was?
Um, 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
probably a little less than 2 weeks ago, because it was,
So it's been a lot happening on this side of Marlton
yes,
lately.
yes. Unfortunately, there was someone that passed away during the storm that they were in their backyard outside during the storm, and a tree fell on her, and
Yeah,
she's
that
no.
was on June the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Sunday the 7th, we had someone on Old Colony Drive have a medical emergency and accidentally hit another parked vehicle and actually turned the car over on its roof.
Oh wow,
I don't know if the person is okay or not, but I did know they closed down Old Colony Drive that Sunday.
wow! I didn't hear about that.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, be vigilant out here. They are where they are. Like I said, they have ticked up, so you should see police presence out, protecting us, which is great. As far as the parking lot, um,
Up
the
by the Food Lion.
yes, so they've changed cars. they're no longer in the car that, I mean, I guess they've upgraded their car and they're not there all the time because Corporal Webb was in the parking lot. I caught him. And he was saying that, well, they're now doing, they have funding for overtime in their budget, so they are spending a lot more time in our neighborhood, and at the Food Lion parking lot, trying to get rid of the, the element that's there. Speaking of, I guess, Food Lion parking lot, the Walgreens is closing. So, and their last day is July 9th. We have had a drugstore in this neighborhood for over, I know 27 years. So I'll probably go out on a limb to say 30. So that's very disheartening. I'm really upset about that. That makes me very sad because what's going to be in its place? Nothing. I don't know. But anyway, that's, so, if you partake in that location, I mean, it's still CVS or Safeway. I decided to go to Safeway. So, yeah, that's sad news about losing our Walgreens. Um, did we have anything else? I think that's it. I think I talked about that. I did run into, I don't know if I talked to anybody since, no, I haven't. I ran into the director who at Rexham Park, who advised me that for the dog park, we actually are, they are actually looking at the second park that we have in Marlton, which is off of Chrome. They are looking at putting that dog park there. In other words, they're moving forward to the next stage of that. So they're going to keep me posted as to when that's going to happen, because obviously it's about money, and as you already know, there's been some money issues with the money being funny at Rexham Park. So that's what I was told back in May. So we'll see what happens now. We got something going on. Hopefully we'll still get it. I don't know. And then I don't have a timeline either from when that would actually happen. So more to come, more to follow on that thing there. Regina, we had some truck, no, I'm trying to say food trucks. There's a food truck that has I forget, hibachi style that they're doing, and they're wanting to place it in our neighborhood somewhere. And to me, the best place to put it is at one of the pools. So hopefully we'll have that at one of the pools, and I'll have more information on that when I actually settle and I'm able to have that conversation between me and Regina. We'll figure that out. But I'm thinking that the pool probably would be the best place for him to set up for a hibachi style type food, seafood and chicken hibachi, which is cool because I've never heard of it as a food truck. But hey, anything is better than chicken, fried chicken. And the pool is open, as you know, Marlton Pool. That's I can't remember the address, Regina. You know it. It's on Wexford, down the street from Marlton Elementary. If you go down Old Colony, it's at Old Colony in Wexford, and they are open now. They have a daily rate as opposed to the other pool, which you have to have a membership for. You don't have to have a membership for the Marlton Pool. And at this moment in my life, I do not know the price, but I will have that on our website, and I probably will post something on Nextdoor and our Facebook, just to know that what that detail is. But they have a webpage too. I believe it's marltonpool.org.
I'll locate it and put it in the chat. In the meantime, I didn't know if Mr. Curling wanted to jump in.
I was going to say that.
Because I have a couple more things, but I want to give him an opportunity, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I really don't have too much to add this session. The only thing that I have is that they are still proceeding with continuing to alter Hellermore Boulevard by making them just two lanes in each direction. What was told to me is that it was being done for this reason due to the speeding and the erratic driving behaviors on that roadway. I don't have an estimated time when they're going to be doing that. It could be sometime in the future. It could be a year or two from now. Not too sure. The other thing is that they're also repaving and restriping a lot of the roadways in Marlton. I'm sure some of you know that the double center line, some of the shoulder markings are in bad condition and need to be repaired. So that's another job that they're going to be trying to accomplish sometime this summer. Should be done by midsummer. And that's pretty much all I got right now.
All right. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for Public Works? Okay, going once, going twice. Okay, thank you. Miss
The
Regina, you
road is
got
going from
oh,
4 to 2 lanes? The Heathermore?
yes, girl. I mean, I'm
What?
sorry. Yes, Miss Tracy. Yes, Miss
Yeah.
Tracy.
Um,
Yes. I've
that they're
already
doing
fussed
that
about it.
because,
So what? How
yeah,
are you
so
going to do that? Good gracious.
well, I believe they're gonna widen the median. I believe that's the plan, or they're just going to close off a lane by just creating hatch markings, which will make that lane inaccessible.
Is it
So
permanent
because
or?
the oh yeah, it's permanent.
Oh
It's
gosh.
permanent because they're looking at it since it's not a major roadway, if you will. And anytime you have more lanes on a roadway like that, it encourages people to speed because everybody's trying to get ahead of somebody else. So to curb the speeding, they're going to create two lanes instead of three. Reduce it.
You're in the bad area. You
So
just
that lane,
we missed that. You're
yeah.
in the bad area, so you shut down just a little bit. Start that last piece over.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm basically just did what I was saying. They're just reducing three to two because anytime you have a roadway such as Hesmore Boulevard, which they feel has too many lanes, speeding and bad driving habits, so reducing it to two lanes.
Okay. I'm not happy about that, but you already know my feelings.
Uh, can I speak? Can you hear
Absolutely.
me?
Yes.
Okay, my opinion of that. I know it doesn't mean anything, but uh,
Yes, it does.
closing that down also creates the what kind of driver, the irritated driver. Okay, and it's going to cause a lot more frustrated drivers between well, the ones that's headed to 301. You're going to have a lot more problems with people getting there. Irate drivers, that's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, and the irate driver, you already know what they're like on Osborne. I've had numerous people pass me on Osborne. Okay, and there's nowhere you can legally pass on Osborne. But by the way, the drugstore, I know it's been out here for over 40 years. We've had
Okay.
one there up there by the food line for over 40 years. But this right here, closing that down, that's utterly ridiculous.
Hmm.
Whoever thought about it is did not give much thought to it or don't care about about the thousands of people who live here. Okay, this is it's not just a road where you have 10 or 15 people or even 100 people. You have thousands of people who use that road every day, and they want to condense it. That's ridiculous.
Agreed.
I mean, why don't we take 301 and put it back to a 2 lane road like it used to be? It makes as much sense to do that on Heathermore as it does to do that on 301. I remember when 301 was a 2 lane road in areas. Okay,
Hmm.
so I'm sorry. That's my opinion. I'll digress.
Mr. Wade, I appreciate that because you feel exactly the way I feel. The steam was off the top of the head when he told me about it. I'm mad about that, and I'm mad about the Walgreens. Unfortunately, we don't have a say in when a business decides to move away. But I can tell you that the fact that there was a lot of theft there is part of the reason why they're leaving. Obviously that also has nothing to do with us because we're not the ones stealing. But the element comes in and they find an easy target because we're not like that. And because they soften the security around that. So that's an easy target for them to come over here and do what they've done. Um, with the stealing between that and the Food Lion and the Safeway, same scenario. People come in and leave out with, and they're not even from this area. But because, it is a soft target, they come over here and do that, which makes it horrible for us as, the residents who live here. And because Mr. Wade, I've been here 27 years. So I hear you. I mean, not as many as 40, but I mean, it still affects me too, with us not being, I mean, that's one of the selling points if you were trying to sell your property or whatever. It makes that property value stay a certain way. As far as I agree with you, again on the road closure, I'm going to find out who's doing that because I want to know who decided for us what was good enough for us, and I need to know who that was, and we need to have a conversation because that doesn't make any sense. I get it. They're going to, but that's not going to stop them from speeding. That's not going to deter anybody from speeding. That's going to make it worse because they don't have a third lane to dip in and out of. So, I mean, and if we're not having multiple accidents up and down this road, which we're not, then why would you create a situation that would make it that way? So that's not safe, nor does it make sense to be spending money on it. There's plenty of things they could be spending money on. That ain't one of them.
Right.
That's just
Especially with more townhouses coming and you're making less lanes.
Right. I agree. So I'm gonna look into that. He
Well,
would tell me before.
Please share with us how we can make our voices heard.
Absolutely. Once it's been a secret so far. So once they tell me what it is that we can actually share, then I'm on it. Trust me, with signs and pick forts. Lowering our lanes. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could look in to see what the alternative is for a business coming in. If they have a plan for a business coming in to replace Walgreens, I don't know. But that just, I mean, I was so angry. I just fussed when I heard it. I fussed at myself all day. I think I fussed at myself for like 24 hours because ain't nobody to tell it to. I mean, nobody understands that. You know what I mean? But, it really bothered me. It really bothered me. So, yeah, we got to figure out something. They're trying to take things away from us that, like I said, the business is the business. They're going to do what they're going to do. But I'm hoping that, maybe there's something else that's coming in that will replace that where we won't be at a loss and we won't have to pass two lights to get to another drugstore. So that's my 2 cents. What else did you have, Regina?
Wanted to put in a plug for National Night Out.
Oh yeah.
Tuesday, August the 4th, since we won't meet again before then.
Right.
So I'm getting ready to drop some information into the chat about National Night Out. And when you was talking about the captain wanted to do a walk,
yes,
I was thinking that we was thinking somewhere in that time frame. I really don't want to do it in August because August is hot. But
yeah,
but
it's probably going to be October.
Okay.
I'm thinking October, so we'll have another meeting before that because I don't want to. I don't like walking in the heat either. So, and you can't make me. So,
right.
Yeah. We're gonna.
So the National Night Out is not in our neighborhood anymore, is it? Because they used to have it at that park years ago.
Really?
So I'm trying to find because it says now Cameron Grove, Brown Station, Upper Marlboro.
Really?
So yeah, Allen Pond, Greenbelt, Beltsville, and Fort Washington. So I just put that in the chat, but I'm gonna try to find the link so I can put that in the chat, and then you can maybe dig a little bit further.
Yeah, because they usually have one in Brandywine right there next to the I'm sorry, the fire department. It's a park right there, and they usually do it over there. That's the one I attend, and that's the one that District 5, Clinton Police Department, that's where they go. Now, unless they've changed the location, obviously they can, but that's where they've been doing it for the past few years.
So they made
Yeah,
it smaller, right? Because they used to be in the neighborhoods.
They did. They did. Well, that was for any civic organization that was supported, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we haven't, Marlton hasn't had one. Trying to pull anything together seems like herding cats. So,
We had it when they had Grizzlies, and Grizzlies would bring the food, the hamburgers and hot dogs. Was that Grizzly? I forgot what that
yes,
it
hamburger,
was.
oh,
It
you had it
used to be
perfect. Yeah, it
Grizzlies.
used to be Grizzlies.
what it was called. And they would
Yeah.
have it in the park right off of Fairhaven.
Yeah, is what was it? Fairhaven Park, actually.
Yeah.
Fairhaven Park. I think so. Or Marlton Park, whatever. I know what you mean.
And
But
they would get a good turnout because people driving down would stop and go back off
right.
in there.
Yes, I tried to discuss that with I tried to put our Marlton Day there. And he
Oh,
was like, "Oh no, because you can't play music. It was so many things that you could not do." I'm like, "Well, what is the park for?"
oh, you couldn't do that at the park. Now, I did hear that some of my neighbors live in the back of that, and their houses were getting broken in because the kids, I guess, were coming through there.
Huh?
Yeah. And then they had that big meet up there around Easter, Saturday before Easter. And the police had to come and clear out all the cars. I mean, it was a lot.
Are you serious? In our neighborhood this year?
Yes, on Fairhaven. And the police did a wonderful job, though. They got him out. They went to McDonald's to make sure they weren't hovering.
Yeah, I
Okay.
told you that. Remember? I told you, Officer, what's his name, was out there at Heathermore and Fairhaven, and there was a car meetup, and he was just making sure that they knew that the the people with the race car.
Right. Huh.
I mean, they were all up and down the street and they cleared them out. And the helicopters were up
This was in
clearing.
March.
Huh?
This was in March.
Martin. Yeah, Fairhaven. Yes.
Wow. I don't remember that.
This is about a month and a half.
Yep. It was the Saturday before Easter. Yep.
Huh.
It was
Okay. Well, then,
surprising.
very. Wonder who came up with that bright idea.
Some teenager.
Of course.
So
Okay,
also, can
Tour where
you
they all
give us?
say where they're gonna meet, and just
Right.
like those teen takeover things in DC, there's a group chat somewhere where they all, say this is where we're gonna be at, and that's where everybody meets.
Okay. Not in Marlton, doggone it. What were you going to say, Regina?
To any update on the golf course?
That's
I
another.
had to bring it up. I saw the emails.
Okay. So we have new owners for the golf course. We have I think his first name is Kevin, but and I can't remember, Brewer. He is the spokesperson or front person or whatever he wants to call himself, where he has investors that have invested in the golf course. He is supposed to be cleaning it up, the mowing of the lawn, because they're going to turn it back into a golf course, so they said. And so, first order of forbid is to actually mow the lawn, which we're still waiting on. They have mowed the lawn around the golf store and the little club that they have, but that's about it. Everything else looks still like a forest, like cheetahs in there running through the trees. But they also are intending on having a event. They want to have an event there to show that they're, opening back up and they're all about the community. Now, as far as like when that date is I have not been told that. We are supposed to have a meeting to discuss that, where I actually um, meet the new owners and we discuss it. So once we have that meeting, I will share that with everybody, because I got y'all back, because this can't go crazy and left and things that it shouldn't be. So yeah, that's what they told me, and they think they can clean up that golf course in a year, and I'm like, no, there's no way that's going to happen in a year. You looking at a lot of tree growth, um, and things like that that are going to need to be taken care of before we can even discuss making it into a golf course again, if ever, because you're gonna have to spend some real money on that. So yeah, but that I will keep you posted on that whenever that meeting happens. Right now, they're focused on, because the same people or the same lawyer person who owns that, or who's in charge of that, is also the one who's doing the townhomes that are going to be at the end of Heathermore. So, and that's Mr. Rickers. So I will be talking to him about, because he's uh, managing the golf course legal piece of it. So that's what we got going on there. Yeah. So
Okay, so I did find the real National Night Out information. So I put a
okay.
lot of stuff in this chat, but there is the website, and it's going to, for Prince George's County, it's on August the 6th,
Okay.
which is on a Thursday.
A Thursday, not a
Yes,
Tuesday.
not a Tuesday.
Huh. Okay.
National Night Out is on August the 4th, which is on a Tuesday.
Okay.
But for PG Police Department, it is on August the 6th from 4 to 9 p.m.
Where is that one? In
It
different
says
locations, you're saying? Or
yes.
okay.
Yes. So you have to click on the link and then follow it to locations, possible locations.
Okay. So there's more than one.
Yes.
Okay. All
Yes.
right.
But
Cool
I did
beans.
find that, and I did put that in the chat.
Did they have
So
the Brandywine location on there?
let me go back and look, because I saw Brentwood. Go back.
Like I said, the one in Brandywine is the one that I went to. So if it's different, then I want to make sure that I represent that.
Well,
No, they don't have it on there.
mm-mm.
Okay.
It doesn't even have the locations.
Oh,
When you
okay.
click on the link to say find a location near you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's going to be updated at a later time, because right now it says click here to find a location near you, but it doesn't give you any locations.
Well, that's helpful.
Right. Right. But anyhow, at least the link is getting you there to start searching to find out where you can potentially go.
Okay. You put that in the chat too. Okay. Thank
Mhm.
you, Miss Regina. Okay. Oh, we need a volunteering for a secretary role on our board. We've been asking for that for about, I don't know, Regina, how many years now?
A good 3 or 4.
So yeah. So my daughter was the stand-in secretary for us for 4 years, and she's getting her master's, and she is pulling her hair out trying to get that done. So if
Did you want to
anybody,
change the slide?
oh, did I? Okay, my bad.
Maybe we need a different help wanted poster.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get a volunteer then. But right now we're using generative AI to help us out.
Yeah, and it works when you're working it. Yeah. So secretary there. Yeah, I've had that on there since the beginning. So yeah, probably need to change that.
Yeah, maybe we'll update that.
And the other one, volunteering. If you're interested in the newsletter, oh my God, we would love to have you. Or
Marlton
any
Day activities.
multi-day
We definitely
activities
need
or
help with game planning, games manning for the kiddos. Um,
yes,
so we definitely need volunteers for that. And of always, we have our trunk or treat the last Sunday in October, which will
yes,
be the 25th of October this year, and getting people out with their trunks. It's never too soon to start advertising for Halloween, according
absolutely.
to the stores at least.
I know, right? Give it a minute, we'll have Christmas stuff out.
Exactly, exactly.
Crazy, crazy. Yeah, that and what else we had? Oh, voting. Don't forget to vote if you haven't voted. I'm gonna keep saying that. What else we got coming up? Uh oh, that's what I was trying to say. Uh Marlton Spruce Up. We we have had Marlton Spruce Up days. Oh, you know what? Mr. Gina, can you, if you get a moment, can you look up the dates for that? It's every third. It's every second or third. I think it's
Every
every
third Saturday of the month.
no,
So
yeah, every
we,
third. Sorry, every third Saturday of the month we have a Marlton Spruce Up Day.
right. So
However,
we have, I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was going to say, however, we have had zero people sign up for doing the Malton Spruce Up Day, as well as the HOAs have been doing a very good job. I guess since they saw us out there, doing a very good job of keeping Heather more clean because that is the street that we adopted, and so I haven't seen the trash on it like it used to be during the pandemic. uh, but again, no one has signed up for it. So if you're interested, we offer the pickers, the vest, the gloves, and the trash bags, and we'll even throw in water. So if you know any kids that need some community hours, this is perfect opportunity for them to jump in there and get their community hours done, or extra community hours. If you already got them done, you need some extra ones. It always looks better, for the colleges when you have extra community hours. All right, so I'll get off that soapbox. Did we have? Did we get everything, Miss Regina? Did I miss anything?
I just wanted to put in another plug on the newsletter
Okay,
because we have a sole person putting together that entire newsletter, and she's soliciting articles. If you have a business and you want to advertise your business, we do a bartering system here. You write an article, you can advertise your business for free in the newsletter. We have a view readership about how many now? Do you know estimate,
it's
Alexis?
350.
Okay. Over 350. So we've got a large community. And please share that information with people that we do have a community newsletter.
Yes,
And we would love for them to subscribe. There's multiple ways they can
it's
subscribe.
free.
Yeah, it's absolutely free for them to keep up with what's happening in Marlton. So either write an article of a topic of interest that you think the community will be interested in, or if you have a business and you want to advertise your business, write an article and you can advertise your business for free. If there's someone in our community that's doing something totally amazing and we want to spotlight our neighbor, we have that option available to us in the newsletter. So we have done a spotlight on the pastor at St. Paul Moravians previously. We
We've
also
got
had a
teachers at Marlton and
yeah,
Mattapan
yes,
Elementary.
and we had a wedding announcement of a newly engaged and now married couple. So we're looking for any kind of story that we can put into the newsletter that is of great community interest. So
Right.
I'm not just speaking to the people that are on the call today. I'm talking to the people that might be viewing this video content later. We
Absolutely.
would definitely love for any assistance in helping putting together the Marlton newsletter.
Too bad we
Please.
couldn't have got the graduates put in here. You know how everybody's celebrating their graduate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would have drove me crazy if I had to do that too. Because I did the last newsletter, if you received it, had all of the candidates. I won't say
Yes.
all,
Yeah.
because some of them did not get back to me to give me something to put in there. But everybody that everybody, I sent it out to everybody, everyone, and that's what I got back. So yeah, I was pulling out my hair trying to get that together, especially with the ones that could straggled in last. But I was able to pull it together. Thank you, Miss Regina. Um, but hopefully you found that helpful, to try to become.
Extremely helpful because it's a wide candidate field.
Yes.
And we don't get an opportunity to consume a lot of information with our busy schedules. So that nice little snippet went a long way in it, if nothing else, introducing you to who that candidate is about and what they are about and what their goals are and what they would do if they were in office. So
Right.
again, major kudos out to you, Alexis, for putting that together in such a timely fashion because the newsletter went out at the beginning of June. We're in our early voting season for primaries, and then we're going to have it in the fall, in November, where we have an actual election. So there's going to be more candidates, I'm expecting, probably in the September newsletter. So
Yes.
please, please, please share with people to register for the newsletter so they can become informed and make an intelligent choice in who they choose to expend their valuable vote on, because our votes are extremely valuable.
Ooh, one more thing that I just remembered, because of course, the brain. When I was talking to the captain, he said that he wanted to start a neighborhood watch in our neighborhood. And he was looking for, he wanted to partner with all of the HOAs. But again, I told him it's like herding cats. So um, we will be starting that. If you're interested in that, drop me a line in the email me, because I will not remember this chat in here. So email me if you're interested in that. That's Marlton Neighborhood Alliance, and in the subject, just say Neighborhood Watch interest, and then we'll put those together so I can give that to the captain. Um, and if I could remember his last name, I'd be, a thousandaire right now. So but yes, we're starting that as in addition to the other activities that they're trying to do along with the community walk, which we will have when it cools off, because that's how it works. All right, Miss Regina, I cut you off. I'm sorry. Was there anything else?
Nope, I'm putting it in the chat here as well. You've already
Okay.
mentioned about the July 9th event with the builder for the end of Heathermore. I just want to reiterate that. That's at 6:30. I'm going to put it here in the chat so that, again, those that might be viewing this at a later time, they're aware of the date, the time, and the location. So I'll put that in the chat.
Okay. Thank you. All right. If we have nothing else, I just wanted to say one last thing before we go. Um, Regina and I have had deaths in the family, and I wanted to, say my support to Miss Regina for the loss in her family. And
And
I lost
yours.
my mother unexpectedly in April. So, keep me in your prayers. It is one day at a time. As you know, if you've ever lost a parent, it is not easy. So, and y'all keeping me busy with all this little stuff to do. So that's great. Keep my mind busy. But yeah, just wanted to say that anybody else has lost any family members, we want to we will keep you in our prayers, and just saying that. Okay. Sad moment over. All right. So next meeting, Miss Regina, when are we having it? We tag team this stuff. You know how this.
I know. So this is June, so it will be in September, and it should be on September the 10th, which is on a Thursday.
September 10th. I always write that down because I'm never. September 10th.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So it doesn't interfere with Paul's birthday. Good. Okay, September 10th.
Yeah,
Thursday.
these are yeah, go ahead. The second Thursday of the quarter.
Yes.
The
Okay.
first month of the quarter, the second Thursday.
Okay.
So September the 11th, and then the one after that will be on September the 10th, and then December the 10th. Those are always the same date, the way the calendar works out, which is so fascinating to me. But
Okay. Cool beans. Anybody got anything else before we wrap? Thank you so much, Mr. Wade and Miss Tracy, for coming. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. You guys have a good
You got
evening.
to tell people about us so they can come to the meeting.
I do. I texted my friend. She's on the phone now to come. She didn't sign on yet.
Oh, well, tell her to go forget it, honey. It's over now.
come out to Marlton Day, August
Yes.
the 8th.
Yes. At St. Paul's. You can't say you didn't know where it was because it's out in the front. So we're looking forward to that. But thank you. This will be posted. So anybody that's missed it, you can find it on marlton.org. That's where it'll be. All right. Have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day to everybody that's a father. And you have fathers.
Yes, happy Father's Day, happy Juneteenth. Trash pickup is not until Saturday. It won't be today. Tomorrow.
Great.
Oh,
Thanks.
It pushes a day. And
okay.
my community is on Friday, so it won't be till Saturday.
Right. Exactly.
Which is great because I'm going to go get some crabs tonight and they'll be in the trash on Saturday. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good weekend. See you later.
Bye. Have a good one. July 9th at St. Paul's Church regarding